Okay, again, so thank you for coming out for this press conference. Like I said, it will be two separate press conferences. There might be a slight 1 minute, 2 minute break in between, and I will not be answering any questions. I have called this press conference today because I felt compelled to confront this allegation head on and to clearly explain what the real motivations are for these continued attacks against me. Lastly, and this will be for the second press conference, I will also touch on what my efforts are for moving forward. Since the last couple of years, we've had controversy after controversy here at the city. My goal is to continue to keep this community strong, growing, and moving in the right direction. I have never in all of my life inappropriately touched a woman or forced myself onto a woman. So when I heard the allegations from one of the city attorneys, mind you, despite in the last 2 months, several individuals warned me that this type of character assassination was going to be a tactic used against me. However, the news was still pretty devastating. I've worked my whole life to become the man I am today. Since after 9/11, I have proudly carried myself as a Marine, and since having the honor of being an elected official, I have held myself to yet even higher standards. So without any hesitation, exception, mincing of words, I never, ever sexually assaulted Ms. Smith. There is no question that this is such a blatant and disgusting attack on my character and family. It has caused me and my family distress and pain. Now, as it happens, I have damning evidence of my innocence. And as I'm sure many of you have done your due diligence and have already found information about Ms. Smith personally, legally, and professional life. But I did not call this press conference to attack Ms. Smith, even when armed with the truth. I refuse to retaliate with the same vile disregard of how public attacks hurt families. And there are two reasons I'm choosing this different path. First, this type of made-up lies, for whatever the motivations are, hurts and belittles the victims of real sexual crimes. And because of this type of circuit, it makes it harder to report, to be believed, and ultimately for justice. And all associated with this sham should be ashamed. And I am a father, and I have 2 girls. I'm going to take this moment to say to women and young ladies and girls who find themselves in a situation to please report it to the authorities, even if it's a principal, or go to your family and talk to your parents. And the second reason is, I was told that she was approached to do this simply with intentions to make her into a political pawn. And in this attempt to destroy me personally, simply because I refuse to vote or go along with crony politics and support certain chosen developers and friends within the city. That's the first press conference. I promise it's going to be short and sweet. I will be briefly touching on this alleged investigation that is ongoing with me. And I will also discuss what I feel must happen for us to move forward as a community to address what, I guess if you're looking from the outside, perceived problems with the city of Murrieta. So you just give me a couple of minutes, I'll be right out.
If what she's saying is not true, what's her motivation to come forward?